knows? Who knows? Raise your hand if you know. What is Thimun? Adil, do you know?
No, I don't know.
Francisca, do you know?
Maybe I know a little bit.
Tell me. What is Thimun?
It's like where like young people gather together.
Young people gather? Yeah, it has something to do with that. Young people gather, correct. Young people gather to have a party?
No, I think to discuss things.
To discuss. Okay, they discuss. What do they discuss about? Do they discuss about the latest fashion?
About the problems in our
What kind of problems? With their father, with their mother?
with the country.
Country problems. Okay, country problems. Country problems. Do they solve them? Oh, sorry, this is an L. They solve them? Yeah, they solve. Solve country problems. Very good. They don't just talk about it; they solve them. So very good. Do you know what the abbreviation is? What's the singkatan of Thimun? Who knows?
I forget.
You forgot. The Hague International
Model United Nations.
Model United Nations. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. And okay, so what is it? It's the Hague Model United Nations. Young people gather to discuss country problems. Can you give me an example of country problems that were? Give your friends an example. Yes, ma'am. Give some. What are some of the problems that they discuss? That the young people discuss in Thimun?
Last year, I joined the Human Rights Commission, and we talked about human rights problems in countries, and we discussed them. Some were solved, some were not.
Human rights. What other problems can you? Maybe not your committee, but another committee discuss. Which did you like very much to listen to?
There were economic problems.
Economic problems. Who of you wants to study economics later? Okay. Well, that's nice for you. Maybe you join one of the groups that is discussing economic problems, right? Super. Yes, are you also? Did you have a question? You may ask questions either to Ibu Ruina, to me, or to Jasmine. Jasmine? What I love personally very much. How nice of you to come.
Oh, sorry.
Oops.
I'm really sorry.
Nice to see you again. Join us, please. So, you all know each other, right? Or do you want to introduce yourself too?
No,
No? Well, will you join us when they have some questions? Okay. So you solved some problems. The problems that I love to hear about were sustainable development. So sustainable development. Oh. Good. Enough about what? So young people go there. Since you mentioned young people, let's see the who. Who goes to the Thimun?
Young people.
Hmm?
high school students.
Young people,
High school.
high school students. So only from Holland?
No, from all over
From
the
where?
whole world, actually. The whole world.
High school students, yeah? From all over the world. Can you mention some examples?
Malaysia.
Malaysia,
Japan.
Japan,
There was South Africa.
South Africa,
India.
India. Are you curious which other countries came from other schools? Some were international schools, but were there also local schools?
Yes.
Also local schools. So, is everybody fluent in English at Thimun?
Yes. Some of them.
Most
have, yeah, most of them.
Most of them are, but not all, eh?
No.
Are there also people who speak English as a second language and still struggle to find the right words?
Yes.
Yes. So, I don't know how your English is. Maybe your English is super, or maybe you're also struggling with English. Do your best, but there are also other people there whose English isn't perfect. Yeah. Work hard on your English. If your English is not yet perfect, work hard, improve it, go to all your English classes, do extra exercises. On internet, there are all kinds of exercises. Ask your teacher for help, ask your classmates for help, and do your best. But if your English is not perfect, no problem. There are. Of course, it's better if your English is good, but if it's not perfect yet, just keep trying, because there are also students from Russia and their English is not perfect. There are students from Japan, their English was also not 100%. So don't worry, but they're pretty good. Good. Anything else about the who? Who goes there? Yeah. So then we come to the next question. Why? Why is it interesting to go to the final? Who wants to know? Who can answer why? Yes, you do.
Because you can make so much friends there.
You make friends.
And
Is that a good reason? Yes. You make friends. Make friends.
all kinds of
All kinds of
friends there.
friends?
Yeah, all kinds of people.
All kinds of people.
With different cultures and
Different cultures. Sorry. Can you read this? Different cultures. For example, give me some examples of people from cultures that you met that you've never met before.
maybe someone from you're curious. So from Japan, yes.
From Japan. Okay, you never had the chance to meet somebody, well, not often. From Japan.
In South Africa, there
South
was
Africa.
Russia. From India. Actually.
Russia.
India.
Russia's one A. One S or double S?
Double.
Double S, thank you. See, my English is also perfect. Russia. Where else did you say?
Uh,
India.
He was one peculiar guy.
A cute guy?
Peculiar.
Oh, peculiar. I thought you said he was a cute guy. Okay. Some of them, yeah. Okay. And what about you? Which countries would you be interested in meeting if you go to the Thimun? USA. Were there people from USA there?
Yes.
Lots of them. USA. You want to meet somebody from USA? Francesca, I can promise you there will be lots of people from USA there. Who would you like to meet? Francisca. Francisca. You don't know. Anybody? How about you? Who would you like to meet there? People from where? From Holland?
Poland.
From Poland?
She's from Poland.
Are you from Poland?
Yeah.
Oh, how nice. Would you like to meet other Polish people at Thimun? Yeah. I'm sure there are people from Poland. From Poland too. So, are you from Poland? So it's interesting because the Indonesian flag is like this and the Polish flag is the other way, right? Yeah, it's tricky. tricky. How about you, Adil? Who would you like to meet?
German.
You would want to meet some
Germany,
Germans.
there's a lot of Germans.
Were there lots of Germans?
There was one German guy. He was cute. Oh my god.
Oh.
He was cute. And there was a German girl. She was so cute. Last year, the one who actually got Indonesia is from Germany.
Oh, from Germany.
Yeah.
So a German school got Indonesia.
Yes.
Oh, so you had to work together with them. They needed you as advisor. Okay. They were the special advisors for the Indonesian. And who are you interested in meeting?
French.
French people.
Wow.
I'll put them near the hearts.
I like their accents.
You like their accents.
Like if they thought they are
Sure. Okay. Well, I see there's good reason. And a lot of the people who are working in the secretariat were from France. Huh? That's good. So why do we join? Yeah. You you meet people from all over the world. You get to learn how to solve problems by talking about it and not.
Gonna be in the Hague.
Oh, well, no, there are many other Thimuns. Thimun is the Hague Model United Nations, but there is also Abu Dhabi. There's also Thimun. In Cairo, in Indonesia, there's a Thimun. And Thimun itself has 3 branches. It has an official branch in, I think, Qatar. I think there's an official Thimun in Qatar. So it's the Hague Model United Nations in Qatar. No, it's yeah. No, Thimun has three daughter. Yeah, and the others are MUN. Then you have the Washington MUN, you have the New York MUN. But Thimun, as the Thimun has, I think in Qatar and 2 other places, it's also called Thimun. It's a Qatar Thimun and Singapore, I think, the Singapore Thimun.
Okay.
And it's exactly a copy of Thimun here. And but in every other country you have the Cuba Mun and the Cairo Mun, MUN. They don't call it Mun, they call it MUN. Yeah. So in the Global Forum in The Hague. How do you get there? For the whole week that we have Thimun, and that comes to when? When Thimun is from 27 till 31st January, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe 1st of February is still included. But for that week, only for the weekdays, you get from the Thimun organization an OVE card, so a public transport card, which is valid only for the weekdays, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday till Friday. So then you can travel to Thimun with that card. So where is correct? And I hear that Nadia is now doing Thimun in Indonesia about world problems, and you will represent a country. Yeah, you will represent a country. We always try to get Indonesia, but usually it's first come, first serve, and if there's somebody who asked for Indonesia before us, they get it. And we haven't registered yet. So if you already know whether you're going to take part in Thimun or not, please quickly report to Ibu Reni. Ibu Reni is going to